Okay. It has been in the news that a young girl of about 14, 15 years called Anu Adeleke has been on paternity squabbles with Davido. We all know the music legend. You understand? And the girl wrote a very sympathetic letter showing that her mother had strongly told her that, look, I don't know any other father, I don't have any other father for you except David Adeleke. As much as I know, he was the one I slept and took in of you. I don't know what is happening. Although when they came, there was a DNA done, but I have ransacked my mind. I can't get any other person I slept within that period except him. I'm believing is your father. And I thought that the DNA was compromised because the family is quite more wealthier and more powerful and more connected than us. I believe that was what the woman told the daughter that made the daughter to write such a letter. The mother had been asking for, that DNA, the DNA was done in 2013. And as you all know, as at that time, this DNA issue has not become so rampant. It has not become so, it was somehow alien. So it just recently that this DNA matter has become so much rampant that even we have some good centers where it is done in Nigeria here now. Do you understand? But as at that time, there were no much competent centers where DNA was done. So for those of you, so this thing has been on the internet and there have been divergent views. Some persons are saying the girl should go and look for the father, especially the way that Davido answered, replied the girl. It was not so pleasant in the eyes of the public. And so some that are truthful are saying, really, really, you can subject yourself to another DNA with her to satisfy the curiosity of this young lad. Do you understand? And me, like I said, I've been a Christian from my teenage age, and I don't any music that is not a gospel song. I don't enjoy. I don't even patronize. So I can't tell you that any secular musician is my fan. Do you understand? So the point is that I have said that we'll be using the issues that concern all these celebrities to equally address some critical issues in the public sector, that affects everybody. All these things affect both Christian and non-Christians. You get that? So I have been opinion when, we've not had anybody talking. The lady, the girl wrote, Davido replied in his official page, and his reply from his official page was not pleasant to the people. That was why many people are saying if it is on that note, then there's need for a more authentic DNA test. So there were conflicting stories. There was a time this matter came up. Bobo, the lawyer of Davido, wrote in the comment section that after two DNA tests, you are still doubting that Davido is not your father. That was when this matter came up last. It wasn't long, even before it now came this one that he has attracted a lot of attention. Okay, so Later, the letter, there was an article being circulated, being written by the woman, that the woman, when the video claimed that they have done even up to 5 tests. So the woman said what she is on the know-how is only one. And the woman said that she suspects that the test result was compromised. And so she needs a more competent one now that this DNA test had become rampant, it can be done anywhere. That, in other words, the woman is still saying, I'm too sure that I slept with Davido, and it was around that window period that I slept with Davido, that I took him for this child. I have no other father for her, even though in the presence of the DNA test that is confirming that the girl does not share paternal origin with Davido. So I have been among the people that have been, clamoring that Davido should do another test. You can see it in some comment section. In fact, there was a woman that said that that says something prophetess. I made a comment there, and that comment since morning had been hot. People have been liking it, and people have been commenting. So the woman is saying that the widow should adopt the child and train the child whether the child is his or not. I say, me, I don't share that, because I can see I don't share that position, because the child Anu is looking well, intelligent, and looking well kept. So I don't think that the problem there is money to care for her. And for some of you that are saying that it is because the widow is rich, that is why they are bringing the child. I don't even think that where the girl is coming from, they are also paupers. I don't think so. And this evening, the father of the widow had spoken, and I took my time because I'm a good listener. There are a lot of people blogging here. They don't even take time to listen. When issues like this, they just cut from nail and tail and begin to talk about. Do you understand? So we always see the woman replying. He replied in the video. I know replied the video. I think the mother did as well. I think they did reply that the freeze too. So most of the leading celebrities that have said something, I see some replies going on. But when a matter is like this, you don't really know who is replying and who is not replying. Sometimes they will say so person said like this, credited to him. Later I discovered that the person did not say those things. So this evening, I really watched the explanation of Davido's father, so narrating how he was contacted, and by even the mother or the grandmother of the girl, how the woman, let me summarily. I wanted to put the video here, but the video was maybe up to 2 hours, so it's not something I can play here. I don't think people have such data except those who are really interested in that case. Do you understand? So what happened there is that the man narrated how he was contacted, written by the grandmother of Anu. And then those letters were very respectful. So the family of the woman, they were very respectful and very optimistic that the result will come well for them. But unfortunately, the result they had that time in 2013, which the Davido father claimed that there were no that time self, there were no rampant places for DNA, corroborating what Anu's mother said. Anu's mother said she was new in Lagos, so she doesn't know centers, that they were the one who provided. So, and there is on the side of the woman now, I've not dictated so much lies, because the woman said that when they came, that they said that she said she doesn't know. So she said that the center where they took the undertake the DNA test was recommended by the Adelekes. That's what the woman has been saying. And now the woman now is feeling that since the center where the DNA was run was provided by Adelekes and it did not favor her, the woman now is claiming that there might be a foul play. That is the only issue in this matter. And then when I had Pa Adeleke explaining, Pa Adeleke said when they were entering into the room where the sample was preserved, that they said it is only Pa Adeleke and the grandmother of Anu will enter, and then with the baby. No, the woman did not go. The woman was outside with the baby. No, this might be an acceptable procedure, but the woman was seeing all those things as maybe they went without me so that my mother will be there, who will not be able to notice what was happening. Do you understand? So the woman, what I understand in the whole thing is that the woman feel that she's so sure that she slept with Davido. Do you understand? And that she conceived of him, and that she doesn't know why the test is not rhyming. And so she's now in doubt of that sample and that test that was engineered by the Adelekes. That is the show. That is the matter here. That is the matter here. So now, because the test was initiated by them and the hospital where the test was done, was through them, because the papa said the hospital he uses, where he wanted the DNA to be done, that it happened that they said they can't do it. So it's possible the sample was taken and taken abroad for the thing to be conducted, and that it was sent through a DHL. So, but in all these things, Anu's mother is not still, she believed that this test must have been compromised. That is her position. That is her position. And so that is why we are saying, even in fact, if all that we are saying on social media was heeded to, there wouldn't have been any need for Baba to come out safe. No need. This DNA center now, this DNA matter now, they are doing it like akara everywhere now. They are doing it like akara. Even in the letter of the grandmother, she stated that she doesn't want her daughter to be married. That all that she wanted is for this girl to trace her roots. And since then, the mother has never said, okay, I'm in doubt. It may be this person or may not be this person. So I am begging the Adelekes, because of the mental, this thing of this girl, stability of this girl. I am begging the Adelekes that this girl is still curious to witness another test that will confirm to her that Davido is not the father. And I don't think it's too much of a thing. So after the test that was done, that was brought through the DHL, that was the one they gave a copy to Adelekes and gave a copy to the woman. And the Baba rightly said that when the result was explained to the woman, that the woman broke down in tears crying, meaning that she was not expecting the result to be negative, because she has already calculated herself and everything and said, this is how it was. Do you understand? And then the issue of involvement of Kemi into this matter. From the analysis that the Baba gave, the Baba said there was a letter written by a relation of the woman showing that they are not the one that involved Kemi in the fight. So Dr. Kemi has a beef with the family and is looking for every avenue that she can use. That's what I'm seeing here. So, and she now saw this as an avenue. She might have come in that helping matter. So from the letters that the Baba Adeleke read this evening, I'm not seeing the family of Anu mother to be troublesome. I'm not seeing them to be troublesome. From the tune of their letters, and even from what their relation talk said, wrote about Kemi involving herself in the matter. So I don't think she was invited. It's just that she was interested in, and sometimes when somebody is interested in your matter and even started by lending hand of help, all those things, sometimes he might not know that maybe the person has a personal beef with that family. He's trying to use that avenue to chase that family. You may not know. But the family would have seen Dr. Kemi as somebody who came in to help them, being an investigative journalist as she claimed to be. Do you understand? So the family would have seen Dr. Kemi in that light, that this is somebody, because the woman already is not satisfied with that text or those texts. I don't know. So she has not been satisfied. So this Dr. Kemi now posed as somebody that want to speak on their behalf. And the woman may not have the detail of the feud between the Adelekes and Kemi herself. Because Kemi has a beef with the family. He's saying until Davido need them to apologize to her or something of that nature. Now, Anu's mother may not know that from the onset when the Kemi lawyer now showed interest in this matter. That's my own analysis. So I don't know what other people would say. Do you understand? So now, being that Kemi position, the dad is saying whether that Kemi is impersonating a minor or something. I'm not seeing it like that. I'm seeing Kemi coming in the guise to help, to investigate, because the woman was attracted to her because the woman felt that this DNA test was done by those who are mightier and higher than her, and that they were the people that recommended the hospitals, and she is not satisfied with the results. So anybody that time that can list it, that came in the name of journalists, I will help you blow this matter, and it will be thoroughly investigated. Since you are saying you are too sure, such a woman would definitely give in. But I don't think that woman, the tune of the letters that the Adeleke has read, the family writing in those tune, I don't think that family can easily connive with Dr. Kemi to fight them. So let's separate the two so that we will get to the root of this matter. What this baby is trying to stress is her paternal root. So Kemi coming into it, this family may not really know her intention. They only saw somebody that came to help them. They only saw somebody that came to investigate this matter well. But unknown to them that I'm doing my own analysis, so other people can say another thing. I don't care. Do you understand? So now, let's remove Kemi outside this matter. This matter has even existed before Kemi now found interest in it and coming. From the point the DNA test was analyzed to the woman started crying, showing that she was not satisfied And when she must have gone back home, people would have told her, these people is a big home. And then who recommended the hospital. And people might have been telling her there is need for a third party. Apparently, DNA test satisfied two people when a third party is a credible third party is involved. If a credible third party is not involved, mediating in this kind of situations, if the thing turn out, either of the party might tend to be rejecting the result. But assuming that this thing was reported like to somebody like maybe that kind of human rights activist or something, let's say Brekete now, something like that, and then they commanded the test from there. The two parties did not know where the test was run. This woman would have accepted that result since and will go home and be searching her mind again and her conscience what really transpired. Do you get that? So there should be more investigation into this matter. Now, some people are saying in the comment section that could it be that somebody disguised himself as Davido and had sex with her? These are also subject of investigations. Now, some people are now saying, could it be that the girl under the influence of, she was tipsy or sometime drunk, and maybe the three men had sex with her? These are also subject for investigation. I had said some time ago that apart from the video, even the two men that went to that concert with him should also undertake a DNA test with this baby. The baby is in search of her father, and at least she needed it, and there are some people, the elements that are around when she was conceived, and she needed the DNA. All we could do is to help her curiosity. That's all. I'm begging you, Pa Adeleke, this girl's curiosity need to be helped. Now, if there's a DNA test now, supervised by a credible third party, this matter will be brought to rest. You don't even need all these 2 hours explanation. You don't need it at all, at all. And the world has become more wiser and more this thing now, and we have more human rights centers, well, the activists, all those who can say, okay, we are standing. This person, the woman stayed there, everyone stayed there, collect the thing, your sample, the test. Are you getting it? So that can end this. If that is done, all these analysis, they are not even needed. They are not even needed again. Only one authentic DNA test more will solve all this problem. If not, explain this thing, go Jerusalem, go Manfred, go everywhere. The woman is believing that because Adeleke family, we are the one who recommended the hospital where the tests were done. Even the 5 they are claiming they were done, everything is of them. The woman is believing that the test result was compromised. And that is the issue. She may not be right. She may be right or she may be wrong. But to clear every doubt, let a third party supervise one DNA test now. There is third party, supervise it. Let it be done in a computer, not by text, not by DHL or this thing. Everything is being done now. Even in this country is done. You understand? So let it be done. Everything you're explaining, Baba Adeleke is explaining now. That woman may not even know. Even this one that is explaining that so Imade one was done there by the same people. Letifani own was done by the same people. These people, the woman doesn't know all these things. Maybe some of this clarity self are coming to her as the man is unfolding all these things. So these are the issues. My people say heart is like bag. Everybody is hanging his own. All that the woman know is that she was called and sample taken and she was watching everything, and to her it was like there's a foul play, and like that the result came and they say, I'm so sure that it was this guy that impregnated me. So to cut the whole story short, is Baba, let your son subject himself again to DNA test with this young girl. That's all. Supervised by a credible third party, done in a standard hospital that cannot risk their name and everything. The result come clean. And whatever it is, anybody that doesn't, that if it come negative, any day you hear Anu or the mother or Kemi, anybody, even if you people don't want to arrest Kemi, at least Anu mother and her mother can be arrested. Any day you go, as the thing, it will be televised, and the woman will be warned. From now henceforth, are you satisfied now? From now henceforth, any other day we see you anywhere, Adeleke do this. Adeleke, if you want beg us money, tell us, hey, you want beg us money, we give you. As it stand now, being that the story the woman told, that it was the Adeleke that arranged the processes of the DNA test. Baba, I'm seeing you as a clean person. I'm seeing you as somebody that is real. Do you understand? But they said the heart is deceitful. Everybody is carrying its own. You understand? But it is even your son that has to come and say all these things, not even you. If your son did not sleep with the woman, he's the one that will come and said that even in the concert he didn't meet the woman and all. And this woman called Anu's mother, it is time you that you are your daughter, they are looking for the father. It is time you will talk. Not only writing. What you write, another person can write something and give another person, come and post online. You too, the way Baba Adeleke has also addressed Nigerians concerning this matter, come out. Are you ashamed? But you project your daughter, whose image is being even affected by all these things. So come out. I see the type of English that is being credited to you that you wrote. So the same word Baba has come to say what happened, transpired in 2013, when this come your own and give your own issue. If you cannot come or record yourself and also say your own version, why you are still insisting since 2013 that Davido father your child. If you can't come and the air like this, as this Baba has come and address so that everybody will compare and contrast from what you have said and what Baba has said, so that the public will be able to make informed decision. If you can't come out and say like this, keep quiet and go and train your child. Keep quiet and go and train your child. It does not end only by writing, because when they say so person say like this here, nobody know. But as Baba come out now with the facts and figure, and he was saying the thing he said, at least everybody on Channel TV, even if you can't go on Channel TV, on your page, Facebook page, on that your daughter's Instagram, yes, come out and talk to Nigerians, narrate your own issue. Tell us why you are still having doubt after the DNA test that Davido bettered your child. Come out and talk. Or you go to the US embassy where you talk. You said they will go, and you go there and tell them, so that the thing will be done. So that we'll rest online here. So I think that Dr. Kemi just played into the family, you know, that as a helper, as an investigator. That is the way I see it. And when you are having issues, anybody that comes to render help for you, you will not deny. Except you are sure that the person is a mischief maker. As you can see now, even as chemistry